An exciting weekend of semifinal football on Friday night has the stage set for this coming weekend's Blue Cross Bowl state championships. I'm Dennis Weaver of Friday Night Thunder, reviewing the semifinal action of the TSSAA High School Football Playoffs. This is the Friday Night Thunder Week 14 Rewind. In Class 6A, Maryville marched down the field to score on their first drive against Oakland and never trailed in a 26-14 defeat of the Patriots. Senior quarterback Tyler Vaught passed for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns while rushing for 75 yards to lead Maryville to the big win. Oakland, who trailed 21-0 at the half, stormed back with a TD run from Josh Cunningham and a touchdown pass from Christian Hafner to George Beasy in the third quarter to make it close, but the Rebels dominated the fourth quarter to make their 11th straight title game appearance. They will meet Ravenwood, who improved to 14-0 with a 24-14 win over Whitehaven. Andrew Lutchins intercepted 3 passes, and Ravenwood's offense out-schemed Whitehaven to lead Ravenwood to their third state title game. Seth Rowland rushed 16 times for 99 yards and a touchdown for the Raptors. In Class 5A, Knoxville West sophomore wide receiver Jeremiah Russell caught a game-winning 30-yard touchdown pass to end a remarkable second-half comeback by Ray County and lift the Rebels to their second Blue Cross Bowl appearance in a row by a score of 35-28. Trailing 28-0 at the half, Ray County tied the game in the fourth quarter behind 2 touchdown passes from Danielle Dotson to Jared Andrews. West quarterback Seth Marshall had 1 touchdown pass and 2 touchdown runs in the win for the Rebels. The Rebels will face Hillsboro on Friday as the Burros dropped Ridgeway 35-7 to advance to their first state title game since 2008. Hillsboro was led by senior quarterback Michael Hughes, who had 182 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. Tennessee commitment Vincent Perry racked up 137 total yards and 2 rushing touchdowns in the win. In Class 4A, Fulton advanced to its third consecutive state title game appearance with a 56-7 scalping of Loudon. The Falcons rolled up 435 yards of offense while holding the Redskins to 126. Senior quarterback Adam Diggs passed for 2 touchdowns for Fulton. 5 different Falcons rushed for touchdowns, led by Zach Winston, who rushed for 101 yards and 1 TD. Loudon got their lone score when they converted a first-quarter fake punt. Fulton will face Trezevant, who stopped Pearl Cone 28-12. Trezevant used their stifling defense to derail a Firebirds offense that averaged more than 50 points a game this season. The Bears forced 2 Pearl Cone red zone turnovers, while the offense ground out 281 yards rushing and 4 rushing touchdowns. Quarterback Jordan Spencer had 2 touchdowns on quarterback sneaks, while Kadarian Richardson finished with 127 yards rushing and a score. In Class 3A, Alcoa and CPA got big wins on Friday night to set up a rematch of last year's Blue Cross Bowl. Alcoa scored 3 touchdowns on Notre Dame turnovers in a 28-19 win. Alcoa senior running back Jaquez Tyson had an amazing 50 carries for 266 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns to make head coach Gary Rankin the winningest coach in Tennessee high school football with his 369th win. CPA struck midnight on the Cinderella Dreams of Milan with a 40-6 win over the Bulldogs. The game marked the third meeting between Milan and CPA in the semifinals in the last 4 years and the first win for CPA. Wallace Barrett had a rushing touchdown and a pick 6 on defense to lead the Lions. In Class 2A, Marion County marched 73 yards with no timeouts in the final minutes of the game to get a 24-15 win over Grace Christian. Quarterback Bryce Massengale scored from 1 yard out with 7 seconds remaining to cap a second-half comeback. Trailing 15-0 at the half, the Warriors' defense made the adjustments to hold Grace to 25 yards of offense in the second half. Offensively, Marion County got 200 yards rushing in the second half as Blake Zeman rushed 97 yards on 22 carries. The Warriors advanced to their 7th state title game, searching for their 5th state title as they will face Peabody, who got a 42-31 win over Adamsville. The Golden Tide from Trenton are making their 2nd finals appearance ever and the first since 1991. Trailing by 18 points early in the third quarter, the Golden Tide of Peabody roared back to spoil Adamsville's attempt to make their 3rd straight finals appearance. Peabody quarterback Kendrick Malone engineered 4 second-half touchdown drives to key the Golden Tide's 3rd comeback win in their last 4 games. In Class 1A, Coalfield will make its first ever state final appearance after dropping Monterey 42-8. The Yellow Jackets dominated Monterey from the opening drive of the game. Freshman quarterback Parker McKinney led Coalfield through the air and on the ground as Coalfield won its first semifinal game in 5 attempts. Freshman quarterback Parker McKinney led Coalfield through the air and on the ground as Coalfield won its first semifinal game in 5 tries. They will take on Union City, who blanked Nashville Christian 35-0. Union City makes its second straight Blue Cross Bowl appearance and its third state finals appearance in 5 years. That does it for the Friday Night Thunder Week 14 Rewind. You can see all the scores on our scoreboard available at our website, FridayNightThunder.com. And you can follow us through this week's Blue Cross Bowl on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. This has been Dennis Weaver for Friday Night Thunder.